highest rated online radio station in the world. SoFloRadio.com. You're listening to The Spot.
Fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing. I want to get into it, man, you know.
Let me tell you something, man. These are everyday common folk, working people out there. These laborers. You play the game when you working for them.
Who you talking to like that? Yo ass. Damn, y'all look good in the government check. Yeah.
And now, The Spot.
I make the songs that make your girl bounce. I'm trying to get more bounce off the ounce. Big money to be acquired, large amounts. Can't play with it. Fumble one time, you're assed out. The OG told me.
At some point. But that artist you just got through hearing was Prez P, local artist, Prez P. We're taking it back. Not taking it back, but we're bringing back an old format right here to The Spot on SoFlo exclusively on SoFloRadio.com. We're going to show some local love, some independent love to some of the artists out here right here on SoFloRadio.com. So we're going to kick it back to Prez P and check out some of his music right here. His latest, this one I just got through listening to, actually. It's a track called Never Trust Him. Never Trust Him. So y'all check it out right here on SoFloRadio.com.
Shake her ass. Shake her ass. Shake her ass.
You know what I'm saying? Can't you hide it? You're the only one.
What? Prez P.
I don't trust these bitches. I don't trust these bitches.
305.
I don't trust these bitches. 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 They might catch me slipping. So you're the only one. 'Cause I don't trust these bitches. I don't.
She be spending every day with a man one night away, and that boy get to panicking. I don't even gotta tell her don't worry, she ain't worried about it. She know that nigga is just a mannequin. She say he the type of dude that you put on display when your fan beat him. They don't got nothing bad to say, and I'm more like the one that she run away with. She a trip on her own, 'cause I don't trust this chick. She can't fool me, I don't switch my script. She got good game, but I came equipped. I'm too on point, girl, and I won't slip. She want the life that she see on reality TV. I tell her it's fake, but she don't believe me. Yeah, she believe in what she see, and I guess that make her less trustworthy. The next nigga gon' be the one to sell a dream, and she gon' give him what he want, and he gon' take it easy. Please excuse me, the kush got me talking crazy. Mary Jane is one hell of a lady. These girls coming off forms of shady. You gotta pick the right one, gotta choose wisely. But I know about a million niggas just like me, thinking just like me, saying.
And now, back to The Spot on SoFloRadio.com.
Oh, yeah. I told y'all, man. I was going to show love. You know what I'm saying? Showed a lot of local love. Even though I don't like to use the term because, you know, you already have a preconception of like what Miami's supposed to sound like or what South Florida's supposed to sound like. So I more or less like to use the term independent artist showcase. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot of what I'm going to be doing right now. And plus I've got a guest coming through. Who that? I've got with me right now the one and only Prez P. Talk to him.
Yo, what's good? What's happening? I'm in the spot. Prez P.
That's right. Yeah, man, we got a couple of things we got to talk about, Pete. We'll definitely talk about some of the things you got going on. I got something. I think I'm semi-rapper now.
Word?
Yeah, like I think like today, specifically today, it could have been an Ice Cube video. Throwback. Today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
But
for
it was
you.
a reverse though.
Today was a bad day.
Not necessarily. It wasn't bad to me. It was just interesting.
What happened?
Like check it right. They were part of the frost bomb that I was teasing everybody with. Real talk, because my frost bomb is usually something that I do, to vent and talk about like crazy stuff that's happening. And I got held up in my mom's house.
Wow.
Like this dude, I guess the description was 3 dudes. They broke into something or another, whatever the case may be, and one of them got away. And they said, the cops, they said that he was somewhere in somebody's background, right? So they had like a perimeter all set up. I'm about to walk out. My brother like, nah, you can't go outside. What you talking about? They looking for somebody. I was like, okay.
What area is this?
This is on Miami Gardens. So I'm sitting here. I'm like, what I got to do with me? Oh, the description is he got dreads. Oh, come on, man. So I can't even go outside because I left something in the car. I was finna go shave or whatever, and my brother was
That's
like,
the
nah.
whole Miami Gardens then, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to take no chances, you know. Quick shout out, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to take this time too much of the frost bomb on, you know, that type of stuff. But a quick shout out to Corey Jones and his family. We send our condolences.
Definitely.
You know, that's something that, you know, I joke about it because of what happened. What could have happened today? Because I would have just walked outside like, yeah, I got to, whoa, you know, I'm on the floor. I'm getting slammed or whatever the
Not
case
even,
may be.
yeah.
Yep, or dead or shot up or whatever the case may be. But that was one part. Then I'm pulling up to the station. I'm seeing two dudes, you know, downstairs at the bar or whatever. You guys saw the bar. Yeah. And they squaring up.
Whoa.
They about to throw down. I'm like, you know, I'm just driving by and I see this and I'm like, wow, this is some type of day. So in all instances, it seems like it was like chaos. Yeah. I was calm as hell during the whole process. Like the whole time my brother had walked in and he said, you ain't hear what happened? Like, what you talking about? And he told me about, you know, somebody, you know, running from the cops or whatever the case may be. So everybody getting roped.
You know how it go, man. It's just God testing you. It's one of those days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got to give you your props, you know, to swing it back over to you. Like, somebody submitted your work. Mm-hmm. And I sat there and I was like, this dude ain't from the crib. And I saw the interview with you. I would have posted it on here, but I saw the interview with you and I think it was on MTV and it was Raekwon and I forgot.
Absol.
Right, Absol. Yeah, Sway.
Yeah.
That was I forgot Sway. But yeah, that was pretty dope, man. They were saying the same thing. Like you got a mixture of those two influences, Absol from the, you know, the Black Hippies crew, Kendrick and them, and of course a little bit of Wu-Tang or up north. Yeah. Where does it come from?
Well, I think based off of what I used to listen to growing up,
mm-hmm.
I was exposed to a lot of like up north music, just as much as the South music. So
right.
It's like it just influenced me. I like the stories they always told. I love the flows. I love the unique voices, and I always had a unique voice.
Right.
So I just play along with my voice when it's time to like make a record. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me clarify as far as the whole "where does it come from" question. It's when you get in the process of, you know, creating some of the joints like Never Trust Them.
Yeah, Never Love Them.
Never Love Them. Excuse me. What was it about that track? Like, what do you listen for when you checking out the tracks or whatever?
Oh, on that song in particular, it was the sample.
Mm-hmm.
I was rocking with the sample a lot, and the bass on the song was heavy. And I always try to keep a little bit of Miami bass in my music.
Right.
You know, I just feel like we had that era. It was just about heavy bass music.
Yeah, I noticed, yeah.
Yeah, so I try to keep that involved, but certain things in the beat could just trigger the way I flow. Like, it could be the hi-hats.
Right.
It just depends on the beat. But with that one, it was a sample. Like, it was just like kind of, you know, trusting the girl, but not really trusting the girl. Like,
right.
You're not giving her the full trust. And I was like, damn, that's real. You can't really, like, give a girl everything.
That sounds like a Miami love story.
Yeah,
like,
definitely influenced by a lot of Miami
broad.
relationships. Yeah, it's hard to trust them out here.
I seen a post. Raggedy.
You can't trust them out here, B. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's
man.
tough, man, but it's life. It's life.
I know you talking to my brother, bitch. But anyway, man, we got some more joints. We got we're gonna show more love to the independent acts. No local acts. No local.
Yeah, it's indie, man.
Yeah, because local means that you're over there at club such and such. I ain't gonna throw no shade at no particular club. But if you out there doing, you know, your little performances only at that club and not over in Atlanta, which we had DJ Key from Stamping the Streets. Mm-hmm. She was pointing that out as far as like, you know, we got like a funny vibe down here. Well, the artists, but people in general down here. Mm-hmm. Like, I already done made it, so I'm gonna like stunt in front like I'm really doing it. But Atlanta, from what Key told us, because she moves around like that, she was saying that, you know, you really, if you want to showcase your talent, the executives and stuff like that, they up there. Mm-hmm. So if you do your shows over there or you moving around or whatever the case may be, we had somebody else here telling us about artists from down here, Carroll City and stuff like that down south, going out to Cali and doing shows. Yeah. You know, so the more you expose yourself, man, next time I see you, P, Bro, you better be down in Brazil somewhere.
I just came back from Atlanta. That's so funny. I
Yeah.
had 2 shows.
Well, that's domestic. But I'm talking about taking it a step further. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Taking it to Brazil.
This
you know
year I did 2 shows in Bahamas.
That's close.
That was
That's
tight.
international
yeah,
still?
I feel you though. I need to be across that water.
Yeah.
We need to get booked out there. We've been reaching out to overseas though, because I got a fan base there. Like it's growing.
Nice.
Based off of like my plays and stuff.
Okay.
I'm just trying to kind of connect to everybody.
Right.
But I still want to be rooted in the States too. You know what I mean? But
Right.
I definitely want to see what overseas like.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and jump into another local act. These bumpers. Oh yeah. Right back like we never left, right here at the spot on SoFloRadio.com. I am one Jack Frost coming across your streamline, and I've got a special guest with me. He goes by the name of
Prez P.
Right here, repping Dade County.
Yeah.
That was Mr. with All of Mine, and before that, I believe we had Zoe Dollars with She Wanna Party. Got a couple things I want to talk about. You heard during the playing of, I believe, She Wanna Party, that Drake joint. I'm gonna go ahead and preview it right here so y'all can check it out. The memes have been blowing my mind. Like, if I could have, y'all got any of these friends that like are like masters of the GIFs?
Yeah.
And like creating them.
The guy that do my video.
Yo, check it.
Only mean one thing. I know when that hotline bling.
A mí me gusta ver con la sabrosura con que esa morena mueve la cintura.
It's not unusual to be mad with anyone.
Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need me.
Beautiful day. What the?
You used to call me on my. You used to.
Suck on my big fat.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Like I said, the song is, I won't even say it's annoying. It's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Like after I saw it, because I think when they leaked it, like Monday or something, Monday, Tuesday, and the song was just stuck in my head. I'm at work and I hear, you used to call me on my. It's just one of them tunes that I guess it's the beat. And then he's getting somebody coming for him. It's a dude that had a song called Cha Cha.
Yeah, the boy Drum.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drum.
Yeah,
That's
so he from down here, ain't he?
Nah, he from DC.
DC.
Yeah.
All right.
VA, actually.
VA.
Yeah.
That's crazy, but I don't know. It's
you know how that go. Industry stuff.
Right.
They just cleared the sample and they got to use it, so it be like that.
Incredible.
So you gotta have your business side right, really.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, luckily I was able to play this. When I play it back on YouTube, y'all check it out on Frostbites TV. We'll see if it don't get muted or not, because Drake is very good for that shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's very annoying too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's as far as like being on top of your paper. That's
it right there. Lawyers and your paperwork just gotta be on point. If your sound getting played anywhere, it's somebody that could be able to pinpoint that and find out for you.
Right.
And get you some dollars back.
Well, clearly this dude is winning. You know what I'm saying, with Drake, with the beef earlier, which we'll talk about, which is reignited with someone else. Yeah. But it was with somebody that originally I saw traits of this with Meek. You know what I'm saying? And now the Wale thing. It started with Wale, then it went to Drake. Now it's back to Wale.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
It's Meek Mill, man.
Right.
It's just, it's his character. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, but during the whole Drake thing, I said, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
I've seen this episode before with the whole Wale thing. Now it's back with Wale, who he's a left field artist, but my co-host Dree, she usually here. She's like a ultimate. She's on that, right? And we were texting back and forth, me and her, and we were talking about how Wale talking about, well, if I'm not accepted or if I'm not inspiring the masses, you know, I think I might just blow my head off. I'm thinking he's joking.
Yeah, but some people might take that wrong.
Since he's an emotional artist.
Yeah.
So
you never know, might mess around. Wale wake up. You wake up in Wale in a hotel slump.
Yeah. Shout out to Lamar Odom.
Hopefully he don't do no stuff like that though.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious.
It's not. You know, you got, at least you can say that you've got like a catalog of stuff out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Wale's story. I don't mean to cut you off. His story is like it's a crazy story. He was on the label when he got dropped, and now he got a chance again, and he did all right. He's doing straight for himself. He always on tour.
Would you really say that?
I mean, he could probably. I know for him, for an artist like him, he definitely see himself further. But like, you just gotta look at your life and be happy sometimes, man. That's what's wrong with humans. We never satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good and bad thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're never satisfied, that means you're not complacent.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you always want more. Think about it.
Yeah.
Because I probably be. I wouldn't be.
It's just the way how you use it, really.
Right.
You gotta use it to motivate you to want. If you want more, then go out and work for it.
Of
Get
course,
more,
definitely.
and that's it. But you're gonna become a workaholic if you keep wanting more and more and more and more.
Right.
Just be ready for everything.
But you know deep down that Wale got somebody in his camp that's saying like, dog, when you came out, J. Cole was out, Drizzy, Big Sean, Kid Cudi, who kind of faded, but he was like up there. Who's another dude?
I think Asher Roth was in that class
too.
Currency.
Well,
not really Currency.
Currency is a little bit before, slightly before. No, I actually had that that
with that magazine.
The Double XL. Yeah, he was on that. Currency was the freshman class or whatever. Yeah. B.O.B. So all these dudes have had some type of lane, and Wale, like you said, got dropped, then got reborn, and that. Ambition was a pretty good album.
Yeah.
Everything.
He got his fan base. His fan base do to do. Like he always on tour, man. I know that. So.
Well, speaking of you, as far as tours is concerned, like you said, you was in ATL. Where are some other places that you plan on hitting up in the next future?
I really want to go to Houston. We was just talking about it in the car. I got some fans in Houston. I gotta go touch out there. I want to go back to LA. I've been to San Fran. I want to go back to the Bay, but I really want to do San Fran and Oakland. I want to do a trip like that. I like New York. I've been up there. I want to go back up there, but I definitely want to go overseas in Canada and the Spanish countries and eventually Africa and Australia. I want to do all that.
Well, how do you feel since you've got like a different style? It's not considered Miami or whatever. Like how is the local audience like taking to your style of music?
It's not like I got the most fans here, but I definitely got a crowd.
Okay.
That's just been growing with me since the days of when I was in a crew called The Camp. It was a whole bunch of us, and we just been feeding that same fan base, and it's just been growing. Of course, you like a song, you're gonna tell your friend about it.
Right.
If you friends with somebody, y'all got similar traits, so you're gonna like the song too.
Right.
And that's kind of how my stuff grows. It's like real grassroots. It's like from the bottom to the top, you know.
And how long has it been?
I've been putting out my own solo stuff since 2012. Yeah, but before that it was like 2009, 2010. I was just putting out a whole bunch of group projects with The Camp.
Okay.
And in 2012 I put out Dream Succeed Die on iTunes and a whole gang of videos.
What's the name of it?
Dream Succeed Die.
Okay.
It was all one word.
Okay.
And then from there we just kept putting out projects, Prez P projects. I had these projects that my boy Gotta be putting together, Hiatus. It's just like each year of all my features.
Okay.
And we just put them all on one playlist. You know, we've been doing that, and now, I mean, people waiting. They want the new stuff, and I've been cooking all year. I've been staying away from a lot of stuff and just locking in the studio.
What in particular?
For this, I've been staying away from.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing as much shows. 2014, I did so many shows. 2013, 14, I was just every week we had a show almost.
Right.
We was just trying to just always be doing something. But while I've been working on this album, I just been to myself.
Okay.
Letting my dreads grow and just writing music.
Yeah.
Recording music. Doing videos and just stacking stuff, getting ready.
So you went in full artist mode. I'm gonna just wolf and just let it happen.
Yeah, it's just perfect timing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's gonna be the name of this project?
Presidential.
Why that? I mean, obviously, just not off
heavy.
your name.
It's my name, and it's just a specific lifestyle I feel like I'm getting straight into right now.
Okay.
It's like we've been grinding for a long time, and right now everything's feeling presidential. It's just feeling better and better every month. We just getting to it. I already know what I've done on old projects, and the feeling that I used to get is like multiplied right now.
All right, so give me like a 5-year projection. Now, I know this is the ADD
Yeah.
times that we in. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody say 5 years, be like, God damn, that sound like 50. You know what I'm saying? But it don't hurt to have like a outlook. What would you say? What Prez P gonna be at?
5 years, I'm gonna be headlining the world tour. I'm gonna be traveling crazy in 5 years, next level. About 5 years from now, I'll probably be like deeply rooted into this music the way I want to be. Like not just trying to be an indie artist no more. Like really a staple in music, like on our level.
What do you want to introduce to them?
Myself, they never seen nothing like me. Miami only gave you a couple of artists, and everybody just think you got to be like that. That's what they used to.
Right.
But it's just like Atlanta. There was only a few at first, and then it was just an explosion of different artists, and they all still were similar. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I still when if I'm at a table with other Miami artists, we brothers. It's crazy, but on records, it's just different.
Right.
So I just want to give them myself. I'm gonna bring me to it. It's nobody in the game like me.
And who are you? What is that?
I'm Prez P.
I know that.
Yeah, a young Haitian American, understanding my roots, trying to like learn more of myself. I've been learning so much about like what my actual last name means and what you know, like the heritage that I come from that I didn't know existed, that part doesn't even know I exist.
Right.
So I'm bringing all that.
Okay.
Presidential. I'm bringing the whole entire lifestyle. Like it ain't just about one person being a president. It's about a person coming from the society and being powerful, having like that specific mindset. It's just presidential. And
okay.
That's what I'm bringing them.
Now, I read this article on Rhymefest. You know about the artist?
Yeah.
Rhymefest. The ghostwriter, the original ghostwriter for Kanye. And he's kind of up in arms a bit. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting them checks anymore. And this is another part, like he was talking about being on top of your paper. This is another part that, you know, a lot of people ain't catching up on. Like writers not getting that love like they used to because of the downloads and all this other stuff, streaming stuff. So you would think he did, you know, 3 of what I would say arguably, were the best albums put out. Like nobody has put a trilogy like Kanye did with Registration and College Dropout and all that, and Graduation. Nobody has done that yet. So you would think that, okay, everybody that was involved should see some type of paper, but apparently Rhymefest, you know, pointed out that not only is he not getting what he deserves or what he feels he deserves, he's not getting credit for some of the songs that he wrote. That Kanye, in one interview, I believe, said that all that was straight from the dome. I think most of Registration was straight from the dome. Yeah, because you recited it from someone else. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like writing it down, that's all Rhymefest. So you don't have no ghostwriters on your team, do you?
No.
It wouldn't hurt.
It would hurt.
How do you figure?
Cause I know how I create music. That's not my style.
So nobody in the crew and say, "Yo, you can't do the hook this way or this, that, and the third." Don't tell me you that type of artist. You ain't open to.
I have no problem if they hear me do a hook. They always give me their opinion after. But it's never like we in the studio and yo, y'all boys make up a hook for me right quick.
Nah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't think it'd be like that.
I'm open for suggestions and comments on it because they my boys. That's why they here. They all got specific music anyway. You know, that's what it's a lifestyle. So it's not really when you get into the industry. I think it becomes hard for artists to kind of like keep their wave and keep being creative, doing what they want. And they got all these people around them, A&Rs bringing writers in and people that's supposed to help you with a certain sound. But I don't know.
Yeah,
if it's your sound, it's your sound.
But that's what I'm saying. You come in there and I don't know. I was thinking low level, but let's just say Pharrell walk in the joint, and he's gonna get a writer's credit. He writing the hook and this, that, and the third. So you'd have a problem.
That's gonna feel like more of a feature. He ain't really writing my lines for me.
Nah, he ain't writing the verses.
It's Pharrell. If me and Pharrell was in the studio, we just gonna create something. It's just gonna be amazing. However it happened, you might not understand it being on the outside looking in. So it's like with Rhymefest and Kanye, they used to be together. Like they were on the same label and all. So it's not like I don't really think it was him writing line for line for line for line for line for Kanye West.
I think so.
You think so?
If you listen, it was a mixture between.
But who would really know?
If you
it's
heard
his word against Kanye's word.
No, if you hear Ryan Fest spit,
you know he can rap. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I heard his flow too.
And
but Common used to do that for Kanye too.
Yeah, I mean he had a whole camp. It was him. I mean it was Ryan Fest, Consequence, Common. I mean I wouldn't be surprised if Big Sean and Pusha doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the thing with him is that he's so much more than a rapper per se. You know what I'm saying? Kanye. So it wouldn't hurt. The same thing with Drake when I heard that being pointed out. Again, this has more to do with Meek's estrogen level as it does with, you know what I'm saying, Drake. I sit here and they're like, oh, he got a ghostwriter. He sings, so the fuck what? You know
yeah,
what I'm
and then
saying?
it's like once an artist writes for another artist, then you might as well expect them to have the same thing happening for them too.
Look, if
Drake done wrote for Beyonce, he done wrote for so many.
Yeah,
people,
so it's like how I would
just expect it.
Yeah, you wouldn't. When I heard, it, I was like, pfft.
Well, with Meek's situation, he was more saying like, stop comparing me to Drake. And though we'd probably never heard no one ever compare him to Drake, it could have been something where in conversation somebody around him saying something, comparing him to other rappers. And as rappers, man, we be in our feelings to other people, but y'all don't always get it, man. Holding your own means a lot. So if you hear and you writing all your stuff and you got a guy coming onto your track and he didn't write what he spit, it's like you gotta understand how he gonna feel some kind of way. It's just the way that he brought it out might have been the wrong way.
Look, 2015 for some reason has been a year of realization.
Yeah.
It's been a big ass revelation for Meek. Like you're not as important as you might think you are. And I have nothing against the dude. You know, everybody want to hear a little yelling for 16 tracks.
Yeah.
But the thing that I recognized is that, or he's probably recognizing when you say stuff like, don't compare me to Drake. And you've seen everybody just clown him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now this recent comment, you are the MMG.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You know, like everybody, it is when Meek says something, it's not Drake making that expression, or it's not Wale or Ross making that expression. It's everybody, as you can see with the meme going, what did he just say?
Yeah.
Is this Meek Mill music
internet,
group?
man, it's tough. You can't play with these kids these days.
Nah, man, they'll put you
like
out.
Khaled say, you can't play yourself.
Nah.
That's what Khaled say.